With that, what's happening, Crypto Crew? Sean's coming back at you in the cryptocurrency video. Before we get started, make sure you check us out on our link tree. You can find this link on our Twitter, linktree/Bitcoin Bros 101. Check out our Patreon. We have this special going. We have one more seat. When this gets filled up, this price is definitely going up. And if you want some additional context, some additional education, education's key. We have this 2 ebook package from the Bitcoin Bros, Mastering Technical Analysis 101 and Intro to Cryptocurrency. Then you compare this if you want to take a deeper dive into our 9-hour Intro to Crypto crash course along with the 2 ebooks. Check it out, limited time only. What are we talking about today? We're going to be looking at Chainlink. Chainlink at the current time of this recording is coming in at $17.30. Taking a deeper look into Chainlink, we see that we have over a $10 billion market capitalization coming in at number 16 per coin market cap. Over the all-time, we can see Chainlink has been coming out of the depths and just putting in higher highs and higher lows. So what's some news for Chainlink? Chainlink's official Twitter post here has made this post, and it's not really telling us anything, but it's a visual. What do you guys take from this? Look at this image here. Look at this image that forms. What does this look like? Does this look like your greenback dollars? Yes, it does. It seems like the all-seeing eye is in this post from Chainlink's official. So what does this really mean? Are we going to get some type of dollar-denominated Chainlink integrated with a USD greenback? What's your thoughts? Michael Vanderpope is thinking major opportunities are coming again for Chainlink. As you see, this could be a massive rounding bottom. This is the Chainlink Bitcoin comparative. Once again, you got some levels to hit. Look at all of this in this video. Get into the technicals. What do we see? What do we anticipate at the current time of this recording? Once again, Chainlink's coming in at 17.26. So look here, this is on the weekly chart. We have this rounding bottom. And as you see, this 20 has came and crossed over this 200. This is definitely a bullish momentum. What do we see? What do we think is going to happen? So let's zoom to this price action a little bit closer. And we can see right here that we have this horizontal resistance that acted for some resistance for quite some time. Since back in February of 22, we hit our head once, this big rounding bottom, came back and retested it for a third time. So this could be, if we're looking at this, some type of, inverse head and shoulders with a massive head here. The left shoulder, this could act as a right shoulder. And as of right now, we did get a breakout of this overall resistance, but we didn't hold it. Could this be a fake out, or could we just be coming back down to retest that 20 after we flipped that 200? So could this be a bump and run pattern? Potentially. If so, what is the technical target? So we're going to pull from the swing low to lowest candle bodies here, and we're going to pull this up to the neckline, and we'll pull this up to where the breakout pattern came out at. If this is a bump and run pattern, we'll give you a technical target where this target is going to be going to. How high could Chainlink be going in the short to midterm? That would take us up to roughly a $63 to $64 Chainlink. So this is definitely in the realm of possibility. This will be a new all-time high for Chainlink. So you know what happens once we get in the price discovery, it could be off to the races. Now looking at the Chainlink Bitcoin comparative, what do we see? What do we anticipate? We're looking at this on the 2-week chart. Why the 2-week? Why do we care? Because we have this level here that's acted as support once, twice, 3 times, then we fell through and then flipped it once, twice, and Chainlink has been melting down over the past few months. Over the past few months, we see Chainlink melt down against Bitcoin 42%. So is this a massive buy opportunity, and what do we see with these patterns? So remember this level here. We've been testing this level right here, right here. There's a lot of confluence where that green line is, and we came up and hit our head multiple times and got rejected. So what do we see in the short to mid term? We could see this acting as another inverse head and shoulders pattern. If Chainlink runs back up to this, this is textbook for inverse head and shoulders. So let's take our technical target. Our technical target will take us up to back up to this neckline, and the breakout would take us up to roughly 0.0009. But from where we are right now, as far as appreciation against Bitcoin, that would take us up roughly 286%. So could this be what's in the cards? We're looking on the 2-week. If you look on the lower time frame, look at the weekly, it looks like a rounding bottom pattern. We haven't had the 20 cross above that 200 yet, but the 200 has flattened out. This means that Chainlink is primed for a big move, and seeing that this could be a rounding bottom, the RSI is bottomed out, this could just be putting in a higher low before it starts to stair step its way up and really blast up through that resistance, flip resistance to support, and be off to the moon. Taking a look at Chainlink's market capitalization, what do we see? What do we anticipate? As mentioned earlier, coming in at $10.1 billion. Where do we see the technical target for Chainlink? So we do see a horizontal pattern that we need to pay attention to right here around that $8.4 billion threshold, and this has acted as resistance slash support slash a lot of different things. But what you see here, we potentially could have yet another inverse head and shoulders pattern that played out, and we came back down and retested that 200 almost perfectly, and we had the bullish cross, the 220. So this is looking pretty good for Chainlink. And since the past 9 to 10 months, we've seen an appreciation peak up of roughly 400% for Chainlink. Current time is recording roughly around 300. So that's definitely a good appreciation. The RSI seems to have stair stepped its way up. The one thing that has a cause for concern right now is that we do see a bearish divergence. As you see in the RSI, we are putting in a lower high right here, but what did the price do? The price put in a higher high right here. So that means that this is a bearish divergence, textbook. So are we going to see lower price actions? This is the RSI. Let's look at the MACD indicator to see what we see. MACD on the weekly has now crossed bearish as well. So could we get a pullback on this? This could be what is potentially in the cards. Now, could this curl back up quickly if the price explodes and this acts as a pogo stick off this 20? Yes, but zoom into this price action. This is what we want to pay attention to. This level right here. We want to hold this $9.96 billion threshold as far as the overall market capitalization. If we fall below this, we will see lower Chainlink price evaluations. But the level to pay attention to is first where this current 20 line is, around $9.96 billion market capitalization. If it falls through that, the next level to pay attention to is that $8.5 billion range. So keep this in mind. This is what we see for Chainlink. Chainlink has some opportunities it sees. We could be getting some pullback in the short to midterm. Over the next 12 to 24 months, Chainlink could be outpacing Bitcoin. This is definitely an opportunity for you right now to scoop up some cheap Chainlink and get in the game. And with that, that's all I have for you today. Once again, I'm Sean with the Bitcoin Bros. You guys like this content, go ahead and smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and show us some love. We appreciate the support. With that, that's all I have for you, and I'm out.